Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. So today we are going to discuss about the hiring process. So in our previous session we talked about what is the recruitment process, the importance of a recruitment process, steps in the recruitment process and recruitment process flow, and what are the pre-employment screening checklist and the pre-hiring process. So for in the pre-hiring process you have to determine the workforce and drive candidate engagement, manage sourcing, perform intelligence screening, select candidate and generate offer, onboard new hire. And the recruiting cost, here you can see that there is a advertising cost also, and sourcing and screening cost, interviewing cost, assessment tools cost, and the onboarding cost are there when you hire any employee. So here you can see, first you have to determine the workforce needs, like specify the skills and qualification, ask for referrals, try out social media platform, and then what is the experience required for the new hire, and then drive candidate engagement. So you have to fill the job description, pre-screening question and disqualification question, the career side, and then you have to manage the sourcing. So you have to set the target campaign and identify top talent that match your required skills. And then at the next point you have to perform the intelligence screening from the adaptive intelligence technology, perform intelligence screening and then complete. After that, then you can select your candidate and then interview those candidate, and if the candidate is selected then you can send them the job offer, where you can fill the salary details and the company details and the terms and policy of the company, and then at last you can onboard the new hire. So now let's just see the hiring process. So we have seen an overview to the recruit to onboard process flow. So now let's explore the specific process involved at the each step. So here you will also see the primary uses involved from the start of the recruiting process till the onboarding of an employee. Okay, so here you can see, first you have to set the job requisition life cycle, then career side, then sourcing candidate, then managing candidate, then manage interviews, then manage job offers, and then hire a worker, and then onboarding journey is going to be start. Okay, so first you have to decide what are your hiring objectives. So first activity is determining an organization's workforce needs. It's to be strategize and document the recruiting policies and procedure to streamline hiring activities. So now that you got an overview of the recruiting to onboarding process flow, let's learn how to define recruiting strategy. So at the end of this session we will see the application, how to create the job requisition and all. Okay, so involving an organization attempts to successfully identify, recruit and hire high quality candidate for the purpose of filling its open position. So you have to decide what are your hiring objective, the scoping, the sourcing, the screening, selecting and the at last hiring. Okay, so what is a recruiting strategy? So strategy can help you streamline your efforts right from a candidate's first encounter with the career side till the candidate is converted into a new hire. So a recruiting strategy is a well thought out action plan to recognize, engage and hire high quality candidate for the organization. So the strategy should be developed with hiring objective and the company goals in mind. So here are some steps involved in the defining a recruiting strategy. First is the scoping. So it's identify the talent needs of your organization and structure a job description and various requirement to meet these needs. Then second objective is a sourcing. So it develop campaign to communicate with candidate pools and market open requisition to draw candidate application and provide a positive experience. The third step is a screening. So it's a powerful and simple built-in intelligence through the chatbots, and adaptive intelligence facilitates quicker and smarter hiring. The fourth step is a selection. So craft powerful interview question and create trial tasks to test and select the right talent and build a grid pipeline for future vacancies. And the fifth step, the last step, is a hiring. So it's provide meaningful and enriching new hire experience from pre-boarding to onboarding. So after learning how to define recruiting strategies, you will learn about the job requisition. So basically, a job requisition informs candidate about a particular vacancy in an organization. It contains several elements such as pre-screening, questionnaires and background checks. An organization post job requisition to career site and other platform where candidate can view them and apply for the job. So here in this topic you will learn to manage a job requisition through the following stage, like creating and approving, formatting, posting, filling and suspending or cancelling. So the hiring manager or recruiter creates a requisition with all the requested details such as basic information, hiring team, etc., and submit the requisition for the approval. Okay, and in the job formatting, you have to post the job description, questionnaires, employer description, recruiting question, organization description, and then you can also post the video or the image. Then you have the requisition posting. So you can choose the external career site, also the internal career site, the job board. You can also contact with the agent or the agencies. Then you have the fill job requisition option. So here you can candidate hire against the opening, and then suspend or cancel the job requisition. So you can just suspend or cancel the job requisition, active job requisition. Okay, so now let's move to the application and see how we can do the hiring process. So here you have to go to the my client group, and here you can see the hiring option under the apps. Okay, so we are in a job requisition page. Here you can see the existing job requisition. Let's open any one of it. Here you can see all the information, the overview, the detail, the job formatting, posting, interaction, interview, feedback and the progress. And here you can see all the details regarding the job requisition, and here are some action you can perform. Okay, now let's just go back. Here you can click on the add icon to create a job requisition. Here you can fill this form. The first is the how. So requisition type, here you have the standard and the pipeline, so I'm going to select as a standard here. Then in the use you have template, position, job, existing requisition, or the blank requisition while using it. Okay, then recruiting type, so it's a campus recruitment, contingent, executive, hourly, or the professionals. And you have to select here your primary location and the requisition template. Okay, so here in use I'm going to select the blank requisition. So other information is quotient removed from here when I select the use as a blank. Okay, now here you have to fill the requisition title. So for example, can say demo requisition. So I'm creating for the example here. And here you can select the number of openings. Under that you have limited and unlimited. So in the unlimited, you don't have to specify the numbers here, but in the limited you have to specify the numbers here, like how many employee you want to hire in this, 1, 2, 3 or 5. So you have to define the numbers here. Then here is the language. If you want to change it, then you can change from here, and otherwise just click on the continue option to move forward. Okay, here is the hiring team. So you have to select here hiring manager. Okay, you can just remove the current name and then find, but I'm going to select as hiring manager, Curtis Fitty as a hiring manager here. Then here you have to select the recruiter also. Here also I'm going to select the Curtis Fitty. Okay, and then you can just click on the continue. So it is done with the hiring team information. Here is a requisition structure. So here the recruiting type, so I'm going to select here the professional. Organization, so we can select the Vision Corporation here. If you want to change the organization, you can change the primary location here. Then here you have to fill the job family and job function. Okay, then you have to click on the continue option. Here you have to fill the details. The worker type, so worker type is going to be the employee. Here you have two types, contingent worker, the temporary worker, or the employee. Here you have to define regular or temporary, so it's a regular worker. Full-time or part-time, so it's part-time. And what is the education level? So you can select your postmaster, or you can also select the post bachelor. It depends upon you according to your requirement. And this is a work requirement information, travel is required or not. So if yes, travel is required, then you can select here yes, otherwise no. Then domestic travel frequency also is there, so if there is, it is there, so you can select yes. If there is no domestic travel frequency, then you can select here no. And there is a willing to relocate, yes or no option you have to give here. Okay, then work days, work during the months, work duration years. If you want to specify according to your requirement, then you can specify, otherwise you can just click on the continue, because these are not mandatory, these are depends on the preference. Then here you have the posting description for the internal candidate, short description for the internal candidate, description for the internal candidate, responsibility for the internal candidate, and qualification for the internal candidate. If I select this, enter custom internal posting description, so you can see all the information now expanded. You can fill all the information, the short description, the description for the internal candidate, the responsibility for the internal candidate, the qualification. Okay, that is for the internal. Inter custom external posting description, these are for the external candidate. Okay, these are not mandatory yet, so you can just click on the continue. Okay, so here you have to define the skills. You can just click on this add icon. You have to name the skills here, select if that is required or not, or what is the important, it's medium, low, and very important. You can select here according to it, like for the accounting finance department, you have some accounting skill like CA degrees needed, then you can add that skill. The accounting bachelor degrees like is there, so you can fill those information there. Then here you have to define the offer info, so you have to define the legal employer, the business unit, the department, the primary work location, the other work location also is there, what is the job workplace is there, and what is the job here. So here you can okay, there is no job like accountant. Okay, so benefit is not available, which is filled. Okay, just select this and let's select any. Okay, now let's just click on the continue to move forward. And next we have the estimated time to hire. We have to fill those information there. Okay, so the change attribute to see how they affect the estimate by adding the additional location. For example, to keep these value, remember to change them in the appropriate section for this requisition. Okay, so all the information is filled. I don't want to change anything. Now let's just click on the continue. If you want to add another location, you can just click on this and then you can add the another location. Then at last we have then we have the attachment. So if there is any attachment like image or any video, then you can attach here. Otherwise just click on the continue. Then we have the configuration option. So here you have to select the candidate selection process. So that is going to be the default candidate selection process, that is the CSP default. Then external application flow is there, then it's going to be CA external apply flow, CA global, and then it this hot job or not, then allow candidate to apply when not posted. So that is going to be obviously no here, and automatically unpost the requisition. So this is also going to be no here, but you have these options: yes, unpost internally only, yes, unpost externally only, post internally and externally. Okay, then automatically fill requisition, there is also you have two options, yes or no. And then after filling the configuration detail, you can click on the continue to move forward. Okay, so this is the last option, the questionnaires. So here you can post the internal pre-screening questions. Here you can see some example. You can select any one of them for the internal. Then this is the external pre-screening question, and here you can see some example. You can select any one of them. And then it's the question codes: do you have the legal right to work in this country or not? So these are the question. Then here you can select any interview questionnaires. Here you can add the questionnaires. Okay, and then at last you can just click on the submit. Okay, then here you can see this is our job requisition. You can just click on it or you can open it. Okay, so here we are in a job formatting page. So here you can see the employer description, the recruiting organization description, and the media. So here you can just click on this edit option in the employer description. Okay, here you can fill the internal and external. Cancel it, and then I'm going to move it to the posting. So let's see how we can do it. Here in the action button we have to just click on the move to posting option. Okay, so we can just click on the edit. Okay, So here in the posting schedule you have three options: do not post, post later, and post now. So I'm going to select this post now option. Then I'm going to click on this save. Okay, now let's okay, so we are in a posting page. Now again let's open the external career site by clicking on the edit option. There is some problem in the network or in the application, that's why it's not properly working. Okay, now let's select the post now. Okay, then click on the save. Okay, I don't know why this is not working yet. Okay, so from here you can just select it. Your career side also, there is one option appeared. Okay, and then here in the action button you can preview your job requisition, you can translate the job requisition. Then here is open for the sourcing and send message to the team also. There is this option is also, then link to the pipeline requisition also, then read of the job requisition, and you can class cancel the job requisition. It's not saved yet. I don't know why this is not working. Maybe the application is slow and application. Okay, yeah. Now okay, so these are the time zone. Now you can save it. Okay, and this is the career side, you can see here. Okay, now here you can go to the overview, and here now suspend job requisition is also available, and the fill job requisition is also there. These two options are not visible previously. So now the external career side posting is completed, so it's appeared there. So we are moving to the overview option here. Okay, yeah, so this is the overview page. Here you can see new to be reviewed, the active application, and how many are the higher out of one, the unconfirmed application, and the referral prospect. You can see here what is the key highlights and what is the estimate time to hire, and the top recommendation you can see here. Same information in the action button you can see here, which we seen that. Here you can see the interaction. And the interviews is their feedback and the progress. Now let's just go back job requisition page. Here you can see the candidate search option, the campaign option, the candidate pools option, the job offer, the event, and the recruit to hire. So if we go to the recruit to hire, so here you can see all the information. Or you can see the recruitment summary, you can see there in the recruit to hire page. What is the average recruitment and requisition, the applicants numbers, the acceptance percentage, the total hires, the compensation ratio, we are able to see here in the recruitment page. Yeah, what is the average requisition, the applicants acceptance percentage, the total hires, and the compensation ratio. Same you can go, if you go down below, then you can see the recruitment and openings. Okay, so here you can see by graph and by list also. Okay, this is the job family and this is the opening, and here the recruitment pipeline. Then here you can see in the list also. Okay, in the history phase name, the application and the total opening. Now if we go down, then here you can see the head counts. You can see by business unit, department and requisition work location, and this is a show view, that is a tree map, and the list also. This is a business unit, US progress, US1 business unit. So when you go here, you can over your cursor, so it gives all the information like business unit name, the head count, and the average time to hire days. Then here also you can see. Okay, so in the hire retire, and here you can see this is a overview, and this is a campaign and source tracking, and this is a selection and offer, and then this is the hire page. So basically the application is not working perfectly, that's why it's like that, because there is other different tabs for that. Okay, then you can also filter your search result by year, the quarter, the month, the business unit, legal employer, department, grade, job family, job, recruiting type, requisition hiring, and the requisition recruiter also. So this is all about the today's session, the hiring process, what is the hiring scope, and what steps you have to follow to the hiring, and how we can create the job requisition, the campaign, the candidate polls in the Oracle Fusion application. So thank you so much for watching the session. I hope this session will help you. Thank you.